Good morning, students. The topic for today is report writing. Report writing is done for an event which has already taken place. So it is always written in past tense. Now, those reports which we have for our board exams are two types of reports basically. One is an event, one is an accident. But in this case also, we have other two types. For events, they can be asked for the school magazine or they can be asked for the newspaper. If it is asked for the school magazine, we use the first person, that is I, we, our. But if it is written for the newspaper, we'll write it in the third person using words like he, she, it, they. For example, if we have to write a report on the annual function of our school, then in this case, if we are writing for our school magazine, we'll say the annual function of our school was celebrated. Our students took part, like that. But if we are writing for the newspaper, we'll write the annual function of St. Anthony's was celebrated, the school students took part, like that. Then, if in case of accidents, we'll find the same types. One is for the school magazine and one is for the newspaper. The same thing is followed. Now here I have written the format of report writing. In case of a report writing, the first thing is to write the headline. Now there is a difference between heading and headline. Like if we are writing the school's annual function celebration. If I just write annual function, it's a heading. But if I write annual function celebrated in St. Anthony's, it's a headline. So we should be careful that we don't write a heading, we write a headline. After that, we have to write the byline. The byline consists of the name of the person who is writing the report, and very specifically we have to mention here whether we are writing the report for the school magazine or whether we are writing the report for the newspaper. So either this will come or this will come. 99% these two things are mentioned in the board exams. But in case it is not mentioned, whatever you will write here, the examiner will check the remaining report on the basis of what we are writing over here. If we are writing for the school magazine, we'll check here the expression that the first person has been used. If it is written for the newspaper, we'll check that the third person has been used. Now, when we come to the content of the report, it has got paragraphs. The first paragraph answers 4 basic questions. What happened? When did it take place? Where did it take place? And why? What was the reason behind it? So all these 3 things will come in past and this thing can come in present tense. The second, third and the fourth para answers just one question, and that is how. But this how also has got parts in it. In this, the second para, we write the beginning of the program or the preparation made for the program. All these things are written over here. In the second paragraph, we write whatever happened during the program. And third paragraph, we write the end, the prize distribution, the general conclusion, etc. Then, marking scheme of article and report writing is same. It's of 10 marks. The time duration is also 15 to 20 minutes. Now here I have written a solved example of a tree plantation drive in a school. So we begin it with the headline, tree plantation drive in school, because it's written for the school magazine. We are writing in our school. Then the name of the person who has written the report, he or she is the Eco Club secretary, and it is clearly mentioned here for the school magazine. 4 questions have been answered here: what, when, where and why. Then the second paragraph tells us the planning and the beginning. Then after that we have the third paragraph, we have the fourth paragraph and a general conclusion. This is how I have written this report. You have to very clearly and very specifically see the details which I have mentioned over here. And I have given you 3 unsolved examples. 2 are for the school magazine and 1 is for the newspaper. So be careful when you write these 2. You have to write using the first person because it's for the school magazine only. But while writing this, be careful, it is for the newspaper. Thank you.